Yesterday I got that list together. I sent out that next text message. Things went well.
Yeah. Really? What text message are you talking about? Which one did you send out?
Well, the first one with the yes, no, maybe. Somehow I guess I had sent that text message. I changed the word, tried to change like a couple of words every time I text it out, to try
Yeah.
to make it different, but it didn't work out like that way.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so what happened was the text message subscriber somehow started blocking that message from getting to the recipients.
Yeah.
They weren't, like I would get a 0% response rate. I'm like, what is going on? Nobody is
Right.
responding, and I'm texting hundreds of people.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah. Well, which one, what was the message you sent out though? That's what I want to know.
I just did I'm the executive,
Oh yeah, I
so
love that one.
looking to lease the house for 20,
Yeah.
40, 36 months text. Yeah.
Yeah. And you say it worked good?
Yeah, so far, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't called them yet, but I got a few. I got
Cool.
responses back at least this time. Don't have to
Nice.
worry about zero.
And you had some yeses and maybes?
I did.
Good. Good. Nice. Excellent. What geography is that in Atlanta
Well,
or
that
Georgia?
that particular list was for Georgia. Today I plan on trying to pull some more leads for up in Michigan.
Yeah. That's cool. How's that going?
It's going well. Just gotta keep the leads coming in. I think with this prop stream, I'm going to be able to do better because I'll have more leads than being like strapped and you don't really have a
Yeah.
lot.
Do you have
Contact.
prop stream?
I do.
Cool. Yeah. And are you getting handy with it?
I have been like I did a list for I haven't sent the text message out for that one yet. I had it skip trace yesterday for down here.
Yeah.
But once I get the results, I'll send a text message out for motivated sellers. And what I might have done wrong on that was I put them all into one folder instead of separating each constraint or whatever.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Good. Good. So it's all about getting those leads on a regular basis, and
Right.
then having that conversation. That's it. You know that. So, where do you feel like I can help you be stronger? Because I think about you a lot, and I want you to be a success. But I don't know what I'm missing as far as helping you goes. So, what can I do to help you?
I think honestly, I don't know what it is, but with the conversion rate, it seems like I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's something that I'm doing wrong, but it seems like I'm getting more sellers who are more interested in wholesale cash than they are this whole
Yeah,
lease option thing.
yeah. What's wrong with that?
I don't know. I'm just wondering if I'm doing something wrong because
No,
I'm not really
that's
getting these options like that.
you
I'm getting
know.
cash.
There's a guy that's he's a student. He's coming to the end of his 6 months of one-on-one coaching, but he's got like a month left, and he's got a deal that he's done in the 6 months. He got to some shut up money, but he's asked me if he could call into Kansas City. I said, yeah, that's cool. So I thought surely he would be getting lease option deals. No, it's amazing. He hasn't brought but one, I think, to me. And it wasn't even really a good deal because it was kind of down in the war zone. But the rest that he's brought to me are all ugly houses. And I'm like,
That's
what?
what I'm getting. That's where I'm getting the most success, to be honest
And
with you.
but it's cool. I don't mind. I mean, that's great. As long as you want to be a professional full spectrum, what I call full spectrum wholesaler, where you talk to a homeowner and it's a pretty house with no equity, you can do a lease option. If it's a ugly house, a discount cash offer, you know how to source cash buyers, or you know how to put together a cash buyers list, or maybe you already have one, or you at least know how to get it under contract with the guy and then market it on Facebook or Craigslist.
Yeah,
Find a
I
buyer.
can do that.
So that's, that's great. It's really good. I don't think it's a bad thing in any way whatsoever. I love it. Lease options, ugly houses, yeah, I'd grab them all. But you feel disappointed because it wasn't a lease option, huh?
I don't know. It just seems like every time if I try to spill the whole lease option thing, they like, no, we need cash. No, we got so and so going on. We can't wait for the
Yeah.
money.
So, are these cash offer deals pretty discounted?
Some of them, I don't know. Like in Detroit, I ran into one. It's kind of that's where I kind of need help too. It's like it was kind of in the war zone, but it's one of those war zones where people are starting to buy there and renovate these properties.
Yeah.
So how would you like, as far as the ARV, am I looking at the ones that have already been renovated?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was doing that right there.
Yeah. Well, these transitioning neighborhoods are very difficult to gauge sometimes. And I say that because I live in Kansas City. It's the same way. There's parts of the war zone that are coming back, being gentrified or whatever. I don't know if that's accurate terminology for it, but yeah. So these old houses, but literally, it can be one side of the street in this block. These houses are going for 275,000 now because they're being rehabbed and stuff. And literally, right across the street, those houses are worth half that. It's crazy. It literally is crazy. It makes no sense whatsoever. So these gentrifying neighborhoods, sometimes your comparables have to be pretty damn close in geography, like distance wise, to the subject property in order for it to be accurate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what you'd have to be careful about with that kind of stuff. I hope that answers your question. I don't know.
Yeah. They need to be, if they can, on the same. Take
Yeah.
the comps that are like closest is what you are.
You got to have close comps. Yeah. Yeah. Like for example, just because you can find a comparable within 0.5 miles, half a mile, just because you can find one doesn't mean that that's the most comparable one, because there might be others that are more like it closer that aren't bringing that kind of money, or maybe they're not selling for that kind of money at all. Because it's like this side of the street's working great and that side of the street's not, that kind of crap. Or this block is fine and the next block isn't. We have that issue here. So a lot in Kansas City. And it sounds like that's what Detroit area is like too.
Yeah, I think it's some areas down here when you get in the city that's kind of like that too.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably most metropolitan areas.
Mm-hmm.
So I would just I think you shared with me that deal. I think you told me the details about it a month ago or something like that.
Yeah.
You think you texted it to me, if I remember right. And yeah, so I don't know. That one you had comparables that were 0.5 miles away.
No, it was less. Like I had one 0.0, I think 0.2, around that range.
Oh, 0.2. Okay. So a couple blocks away.
Or yeah, one of them was like right there in the same block, 0.0.
Huh. Well, what happened to that deal?
Well, on that particular one, the seller said that they, at the end of the day, they said that they just going to end up doing a rehab themselves, and they didn't want to like lock into a contract because they didn't want the inspection period time and all that.
Okay. Huh.
They wanted, and I said, well, I'm not going to send people out if you're not willing to do a contract.
Right.
At first they
Oh, I
were,
love
then
it.
they kind of switched up.
Yeah. You might follow up with them again though,
I got them on a list. Yep.
because they're, wishy-washy. So you never know. Yeah. Yeah. Follow up with them again though. But shut up.